Ja Morant, amazing professional star basketball player, as most of you already know. However, did you also know that this guy is living a double life as a gang member? Allegedly. Morant recently got caught lacking on IG Live a few days ago. His friend was streaming them getting lit in their car, and like these guys were getting lit. Like they were getting super duper lit. I really wish I could play the music for you guys, right? Because like as you can tell, they're getting lit, right? But the song that's playing is Youngboy. So Youngboy got them really lit. Like, on top of that, this song is hard, guys. Like Youngboy going crazy. Like I think this song's called 1.5. Like Youngboy was spazzing on this shit. Dude had to be on some type of drugs making this type of song. There's no way you make a song like this sober, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, there at one point of the live, the camera goes on to Ja Morant, and he's waving a gun around like he's about to perform some type of Harry Potter spell. I hope the safety was on. Morant's friend noticed he had the gun out, and he tries to move the camera off him. So for that, I gotta say W friend, right? Much better friend than me, right? Because that was me. If I was there and I put the camera on him and he got the gun out, I'm keeping the camera on him, right? I'm gonna hype him up. I'm like, hey, get lit, get lit, get lit. You know, matter of fact, just shoot the gun. Hey. Better friend than me, much more responsible, because I would have had that nigga shooting the gun or something. Unfortunately for Morant, a bunch of people were able to see it and they got screenshots and they exposed Morant for it. And like, you know, I just gotta say, I don't know who the first person was to expose this, but I gotta say, bro, like to the people that were in the chat, in the stream while this was happening, you guys are media as hell. Like, you guys have L instinct. If you look in the chat after the gun got pointed out, bro, no one is talking about this. No one is mentioning this, right? I don't know if the chat is just, I don't know if the people in the stream were just a bunch of bots. I don't know if the stream was getting lit to Youngboy too, because if I was in the stream, I'd be getting lit to that shit too. But the fact that no one in the stream pointed this out makes me think that no one in the stream noticed this. L awareness. So Morant's team, the Grizzlies, came out with this statement saying that they're aware of the footage and that Morant is suspended from all team activities. Damn. They got my guy suspended from everything. He can't do nothing. The Grizzlies not fucking with him at all. This dude can't do no team activities. What that means is that he can't play no games. He can't go to practice, conditioning, none of that. I don't even know if he can wear their gear for the time being. So apparently the NBA has this policy about guns, and they say that players can't have a gun whenever a player is traveling on NBA-related business, whether on the behalf of the player's team, the NBA, or any league-related entity. Thing is, let me know in the comments if I'm wrong and if I'm just a stupid-ass bot. But from what it's looking like, this does not seem like there's any type of relation to the NBA. I mean, I know he's listening to NBA Youngboy, but I don't even think Youngboy could dunk a basketball, right? So, like, this has nothing to do with the National Basketball Association, right? Like, I know they say that, you know, like you represent the team when you're in the NBA, but this doesn't look like any official NBA related business, right? Like based on the video, it looks like he's just somewhere chilling, probably in Louisiana, right? Because we know he's 4K straight Morant, but it's looking like he's just somewhere vibing out, right? This might be a fake gun for all we know, right? Do you guys think this is a big deal? If you own the Grizzlies, would you care? Let's think even bigger. If you own the NBA, right, would you have this gun policy? Me personally, I think they should just let that slide, right? I mean, like I said earlier, in the context of things, these guys listen to Youngboy. This nigga music just go hard, right? Like it just make you act violent, aggressive, and low vibration. You telling me you never pulled out a gun while listening to Youngboy? L, because that's just what Youngboy's music does, right? It's very angry and aggressive, right? You be sitting down chilling, listen to Youngboy music. Next thing you know, you getting pumped up. Next thing you know, you stepping outside and you beating the ass of the first person you see for no reason. Like, who is this guy? I don't even know this guy, but he's an op now, and I'm beating his ass. That's the power of Youngboy's music. Me personally, I would let this slide because, like I said earlier in the context of things, this guy's listening to Youngboy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Youngboy, he out here rapping about sliding on his ops, leaving blood trails, up in the score, increasing his KD. Of course he's gonna pull a gun out. That's just prone to happen. You're listening to Youngboy. I'm sure most of you guys know, but this isn't even Morant's first time getting caught lacking with a gun. 2 months ago, back in March, he streamed himself at the strip club with the strap on him on some GTA shit. He was also listening to Youngboy in this scenario too. So like, you know, I'm starting to think that it's safe to say that there is some type of correlation between Youngboy music and gun presence. I don't know. I'm not like a scientist or anything like that, but just off using the multiple trials, it's seeming like there's some type of positive correlation. After the first time he got caught lacking, he had this statement where he apologized to all the people supporting him, you know, his friends and family, team, and all that type of stuff, talking about he's going to get help and all that type of stuff. But it seemed like that was all cap, right? Like just straight cap, because he's back to toting guns. Like, how you going to say sorry, mom, and my team and friends for all this, and then get caught lacking with the strap again, right? Like, it's one thing to carry the strap on you, right? But then just to be toting and moving that thing around, like I'm not up here confirming or denying if I have the strap on me or not. And I know some people who I will not mention that I know have the strap on them, but they are not out there like swinging their guns around. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just low IQ, right? And to be streaming that shit, right, to his friend, right? I also got to say his friend's kind of an L too, right? Because I'm just saying, if I got a friend who has a gun and I know he has it on him and we listen to Youngboy, bro, I'm not recording that, bro. He's, like I said earlier, bro, he's gonna take out the gun. That's what Youngboy music does, bro. It takes you to your most low vibrational self, right? Because like Youngboy just be dropping bangers, bro, and the bangers be about low vibrational shit. But maybe being a gun-toting gangster is just who Ja Morant is at heart, because it seems like he's been about that life since a child. Here we are, we got some pictures of him from his old Instagram when he was a youngin', a kid. And before we even start talking about these pictures, I just got to say, Ja Morant looked like a badass kid. Like, he seemed like a badass kid. Like, I know the teachers must have hated him. But anyways, here we are on our first picture, right? We got Ja Morant here with the squinted eyes and shotgun barrel nose, and he has the caption, "I high as fuck." Great grammar. Absolutely amazing grammar. I wonder if there's some type of correlation between him being high as fuck and his grammar performance. Who knows? Our next picture, we got him up here making the stink face, like when the box stink, and he got the caption of, "Drug money can buy what you want." A lot of questions for this post. I don't know what this, like, what does he mean drug money, right? Like, where's he getting this drug money from, right? Is he applying that at this age he's about that life? Like, that's wild, right? This is in 2013, so like he's been doing this since 2013. So now this dude out here making drug money and playing basketball, making basketball money. This dude living a double life. This nigga James St. Patrick. And then on top of that, you know, saying can buy what you want. I mean, Ja Morant, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he's 23. He's a year older than me. I'm 22. So that means during time of this post, I believe he was 13 years old, right? So at 13, what can you buy with drug money that you can't buy with like your mom's allowance? Xbox cards, PlayStation cards, Call of Duty? You buying guns? Possibly. Where are you getting the guns from? I don't know. The more questions I ask, the more questions I get. Nothing is being answered, so we're just going to move on to the next post. Next post, we got him making this, I don't know what type of face it is, but he says he can make cocaine. Wow. This little nigga is Franklin Saint. So it's clear to me, at least, that he's about that life, and he's been about that life since a youngin', right? Like, that's just who he is at the heart, at the core of his person. That's just who he is, right? And who are we to judge? You know, we got no choice but to sit by and support him because that's just who he is. We have to accept it. So like I said earlier, this is now Morant's second time getting caught with a strap on him. So I just got to say, if he gets caught a third time, you know what? Actually, I'm lying. When he gets caught a third time, because it's clear as day this guy don't care, right? He obviously don't give a fuck, right? So he just doing what he wants. So when he gets caught a third time with the strap, if the NBA does not give him any real consequence besides suspension, bro, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it, that's his league now. The NBA is his league now, because this nigga not facing no major consequence. This dude out here waving a gun twice, get caught for it twice, get suspended. What would he fucking do? Wow. He gets suspended for a few games. Once the suspension is over, he's back on the court like nothing even happened, right? So if this happens a third time and all he does is face the suspension, that's his league now. He can do whatever the hell he wants. He might as well post himself catching a body. But let me know what you guys think about this, right? 'Cause like, I don't really watch basketball like that. I don't really watch basketball like that in general. But from what I know, from what I heard, this guy, he's a damn good basketball player. A lot to offer. And he's young, right? This guy's only 23. So, I mean, we got basketball players out here playing like 35 plus. So this dude could have another 10 years in the NBA if he don't fuck it up. But it looks like he's gonna fuck it up because it looks like he can't leave the life alone. He can't leave 4K trade, and you know, with a gang, there's only one way in the gang, there's only one way out. So, you know, I don't know what the future of Ja Morant is looking like, but I can't say he probably will get caught with the strap again. It's only a matter of time. Breaking news. So the Ja Morant 4K trade gang member art continues. He recently just gave out this apology. I'm personally not going to waste my time or my breath reading this because, like, we all know, like, this is just straight cap. You can't leave 4K Trey alone, you know, so this is all just cap, right? And then to make it all worse, someone told ChatGPT to make an apology about being caught again, and ChatGPT gave out damn near the same response, right? So that right there is kind of looking sus for Ja Morant. Did Ja Morant use ChatGPT? Possibly. He looks like the type to do it, but did at the same time, I must say I am confused because I did not know that gang members were even aware of ChatGPT, you know, because like I would assume that they're just busy being in the streets selling drugs and shooting guns and toting guns, all that type of stuff. But then again, now that I think about it, Ja Morant is a NBA player, so we know he's very resourceful, well connected. So it is highly possible that he could have used ChatGPT. On top of that, it seems that Nike has pulled the plug on Ja Morant's shoes. I got to keep it all the way 100. Like, Nike really dodged a bullet with this one because, like, what the hell are these, man? What the? Are you guys actually wearing this? Are y'all rocking this? You think you pulling any holes with this? If I was a girl and some bum nigga came up to me wearing this shit, trying to finesse me, I ain't giving him no box. That nigga not getting no box from me. Hell no. I'm still gonna finesse you, though. You gotta take me to Ruth Chris, but you ain't getting no box from me. Sweetie. Not with that shit on. These shoes pretty much confirm that Ja Morant is a hood nigga. This shoe is literally the type of shoes that you would see niggas in the hood wearing, right? Like, these shoes are literally designed with the trenches demographic in mind. You're never gonna see an owner of a Fortune 500 company wearing these BS shoes. And if you do, L drip. That's the real reason why Nike ain't releasing these shoes. Not because Ja Morant's out here towing guns. It's because these shoes ugly as hell. It would tarnish Nike's legacy. Morant better give these sorry shoes to Adidas. They'll take it. Morant, I know you had to sign off on those shoes designs in order for it to be released. I gotta say, that's a bad move. You hanging out with the wrong people. You out here hanging around with gang members whole time. You need to be hanging around the designers at Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Off-White. Like, you need to be hanging around the top dripsters so they can show your ass how to make some good shoes. Because this right here is not cutting it, pal. This is it for the video. You know, like I said before, I highly doubt this will be the last time we hear about Ja Morant in the news. Because like I said, he just can't lead the life. He's just stuck, right? You know, it's not that easy to just lead the life, right? But anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments. Subscribe if you liked the video. Let me know if you made it all the way to the end. My name is Kreezy. I will see you lovely people again when I drop another video.